welcome back to the Happy Power channel. Today's date is 2/28/2021, and today we have for you guys our Daily News Refresh. Now today's actually a pretty in the middle day again. Honestly, there's not that much content. However, this upcoming week is a very big week. We actually have the final update of Chapter 2 Season 5 before we actually get into Chapter 2 Season 6 with the entire multiverse, Agent Jonesy, the portals, and the basically cinematic ending to all these massive collaborations. So a lot of great stuff to look forward to. Make sure you guys are in fact subscribed with that bell notification on. For some reason in the past like 2 months, I've been losing subs every single day. So to actually help me out as much as possible, make sure you guys are in fact subscribed. It takes 2 seconds, and of course it is absolutely free. So welcome to the family. And but also before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I've been actually diagnosed with dyslexia. So a lot of you guys always mention that I have trouble reading stuff, or it sounds like my English is not my first language and stuff like that. But it's basically because I have dyslexia, which in the background video, you guys can definitely tell it says difficulty reading, mispronouncing words, and so on and so forth. So I'm really sorry. I try my absolute best to hide it as much as possible and to make the videos as clean and professional as possible. But sometimes in paragraphs, it is honestly pretty hard to read. So I do apologize about that, but hopefully you guys forgive me. And without further ado, let's just hop directly into it. So sorry about all that talking. Coming directly from Hypex, he said this today. More info about the selling loot feature. This is the icon that is supposed to show when you interact with NPCs. Also, when you sell an expensive item, the NPC is supposed to do their make it rain emote. I have no idea if they scrap this idea or if it will have its limits though. So that's actually pretty interesting. So NPCs have the ability to actually buy stuff off of you, and you can sell NPCs items for, I guess, gold. Now we also said this. Also, the prices for selling loot to NPCs are the same prices as weapon upgrades. So that's actually also pretty interesting. So if you actually find an extra scar laying around or an extra weapon, you guys can actually sell that and upgrade the other weapon you guys are trying to upgrade. So also pretty interesting, as it actually does make a lot of sense, because most of the time when you guys are playing Fortnite, there's lots of weapons just to be laying around everywhere, and mostly around NPC areas, as NPCs are in very high traffic areas where lots of people die, and lots of extra duplicate weapons are also sitting around. So that's actually a great way to get some free gold and some free upgrades for your weapons without spending all of your gold. So awesome stuff right there, and a fantastic idea from Epic Games, and hopefully it comes out relatively soon. And last but not least, to actually add to this, Matt Theo made a very quick concept. So he said, I made a quick concept of how this feature will possibly look like. I think this would be an interesting way to get gold bars. So here you guys go. Here's the picture. And yeah, a very good concept. Now into our next Fortnite topic. Definitely unexpected, but it looks like Lazarbeam x Fortnite is now a thing. So Greasy had this to say today. Here is all the Lazarbeam Party Royale radio station transmissions. And of course, here's that in the background video.
That was easy. I'm in. I'm on the radio. Hi, Mum. I thought that'd be way harder. Hey, everyone. Let's go. Well, I'm still sitting here. They haven't kicked me off yet. I've got my feet up. I'm having lunch, eating a meat pie. Make sure you're getting your nutrients, kids. Enjoy yourselves out there, because I'm enjoying myself. Have fun. Well, I think there's still music playing on this thing. I don't know what it's going to be, what song it is. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'll be back.
So in case you guys have no idea what's going on, Lazarbeam got hired by Epic Games to do some funny skits inside of the actual radio station as far as commercials. And to add to this, Lazarbeam tweeted this out just today. I am now a Fortnite radio host, so that confirms that it is indeed Lazarbeam. And we could be seeing a lot more Fortnite creators now on the radio. So Epic Games is trying to make the radio stations a lot more familiar, but also a lot more fun for most people who actually use them, including myself. I absolutely love the radio stations. I think it's like GTA 5. It is just simply a nice way to spend some time in the game. And also, if you're waiting for people to come and you're in the final circle, or you get the game just started and you're driving somewhere extremely far to the next circle, it's a great way to spend that time, and it's a great way to relax and try to focus before going into your next battle. So I absolutely love the radio stations. I think they actually make them a lot more familiar and a lot more fun with people's voices are also extremely cool and awesome. So leave your comments down below. Who do you guys want to see next? And if I was actually on the radio station, would you guys also like to see that? Can't imagine that. That'd be so weird. And to our next Fortnite topic, coming directly from Fitzy Leaks, he said this today. Trade with your friends concept. You can only trade with your added friend for at least 3 days. Also, you can check the price of the total items that you are trading or your friend's cosmetics price. Would you like to see this trade system in Fortnite? Hashtag Fortnite 0 point. And here's the concepts in the background video. So also a very, very good concept. A lot of concept makers are making the game a lot better for everyone and a lot more playable, because right now the game is pretty stale. And this would actually get rid of a lot of people getting scammed for the most part, because obviously people can trade with their friends, but only for up to 3 days upon buying the skin. So it actually makes a lot of sense if you guys have regrets about buying the skin but don't have the ability to actually return it. You can trade with your friends and so on and so forth. So a very, very good concept. I'm definitely curious, would you guys use this if it came on Fortnite? And unfortunately, we are already at our final Fortnite topic, so stay tuned to the end of the video to actually see some awesome gameplay of me getting a brand new win. So basically, for the final topic, we are talking all about 2 things. One, this concept in the background video, which apparently could actually be the final upcoming skin. So Frankenstein of the Shade, which might be the last and final skin, as inside the files, we all know for a fact that the last Easter egg is called Ant Farm. And if you guys actually Google Ant Farm, according to this actual post, Ant Farm DC Comics actually shows up as the Ant Farm DC database, which is actually for Frankenstein. So that's actually pretty interesting. The last and final person might be Frankenstein from the DC Comics, which honestly lines up perfectly. So leave your theories down below. Could it actually possibly be Frankenstein from the DC Comics? And now for our very last and final Fortnite topic. Obviously, the 15.50 update is now this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and it's the final update of the actual season. And unfortunately, it looks like there's no way there's going to be an actual event this season. We have not gotten a single event file so far, and I do believe we're probably getting a weird ending, but not an event just yet. I think it's actually a build-up, as in like a part 1 of the actual Nexus War. So part 2 will actually be the full Nexus once again. We'll be seeing the full multiverse. We could be seeing WandaVision. We could be seeing Doctor Strange and everyone else from the multiverse making their appearance as far as a massive live event in Chapter 2, Season 6. So definitely curious what your theories are. It looks so far that there's going to be no event for the season, but there will be a massive event that actually takes place in both seasons for next season, if that makes sense. So part 1 and part 2 we've smashed together to give us one final summary. So unfortunately, my friends, that's all I have for you guys for this particular video. If you'd like to support me in the best and easiest way as possible, like I said before, be subscribed with that bell notification on. Again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Fresh.